What if the quiet new kid in class could destroy the world before lunchtime? They walk in with sleepy eyes, blend into the background, and say almost nothing. But when things go wrong, they're the ones standing tall, casually breaking the rules of reality. Today we're counting down 10 anime where the transfer student seems average, until they flip the switch and blow everyone's mind. Let's jump into these secretly overpowered MCs who pretend to be nobodies. The Iceblade Sorcerer shall rule the world. At a top-tier academy for elite sorcerers, a seemingly average student shows up, quiet, polite, and constantly underestimated. But underneath his chill vibe is a living legend from a war long forgotten. Someone who could freeze time itself if he wanted to. He never flaunts his powers. He doesn't need to. When trouble strikes, he demolishes his enemies with an icy calm, reminding everyone why you never judge a book by its cover. Tokyo Ravens. A carefree guy transfers into a magical institute, content with flying under the radar. But destiny has other plans. He's the reincarnation of an ancient magical icon, and his powers are anything but subtle. Think massive spiritual beasts, explosive duels, and a secret past that turns the entire school upside down. He didn't choose this path, but when fate calls, he answers with pure dominance. A returner's magic should be special. In a post-apocalyptic world nearly destroyed by dark magic, one student gets a second chance. Sent back in time, he re-enrolls in magic school, armed with future knowledge and unmatched talent. He hides his strength, quietly building alliances and setting traps that snap shut at just the right time. He's not just powerful, he's 5 moves ahead of everyone else. Every spell is a calculation, every duel a setup, and he's here to make sure the past never repeats itself. A certain magical index. He calls himself unlucky, but he's got the rare ability to cancel any supernatural power with just one touch. Enrolled in a futuristic academy of espers and magic, he tries to play it cool until conspiracies start piling up and god-tier enemies threaten the balance. Despite having no flashy powers, his sheer guts, willpower, and refusal to back down turn him into a one-man wrecking crew. He's the guy who wins, not because he's flashy, but because he never gives up, the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world. After dying in one world, a master spiritualist reincarnates into another, filled with magical beasts and spellcasters. Despite enrolling in a magic school, he uses techniques from his old world, deadly precise and way beyond anything this new realm has seen. He keeps his power low-key, but when the pressure builds, he unleashes chaos with calm efficiency. This is the kind of MC who makes even demons sweat. Classroom of the elite. A student arrives at an elite high school that ranks people based on performance and pits them against each other. He appears bland and forgettable, but under that quiet stare is a cold strategist who manipulates the entire system like a puppet master. He doesn't just play the game, he is the game. Every move is calculated, every loss planned, every ally chosen for a reason. If you blink, you're already checkmated. The daily life of the immortal king. Imagine being so powerful that reality itself bends when you sneeze. That's the life of one low-key high schooler who's practically a god. He transfers into a magical academy trying to keep things normal. But when explosions, monsters, and world-ending threats pop up, he ends them with casual ease. The catch? He's more worried about staying under the radar than saving the world. Hilarious, absurd, and totally overpowered. The irregular at Magic High School. In a world obsessed with magic ranking, one student gets tossed into the second-rate class. But little do they know he's a technological genius with combat skills that leave even teachers stunned. He doesn't raise his voice, he doesn't brag, he just wins, every time. Whether it's dismantling spells or outsmarting rivals, he shows that power isn't always loud, it's precise, martial, magic and muscles. In a universe where everyone casts spells, one student has 0 magical ability. But what he lacks in mana, he makes up for in brute strength. Think punch-through-walls kind of strength. He transfers into a magic school and solves every magical riddle with his fists. Spells, he blocks them. Enemies, he suplexes them. Logic, Who needs it when you can bench press dragons? The Eminence in Shadow. He arrives as a background character, quiet, weird, always lurking in the shadows. But behind the scenes, he's the secret founder of a hidden organization fighting a mythical threat. He builds his legend in silence, orchestrating battles, leading warriors, and crafting an epic story no one else even realizes they're a part of. He's not just overpowered, he's writing the entire narrative from behind the curtain. If you love overpowered protagonists who don't look the part, these anime deliver every time. Let me know which of these MCs you'd love to switch places with. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our next video on underrated anime gems you've probably never seen.